In a development that has stunned lawmakers and the nation alike, Vuzimuzi Ket Matlala has reportedly taken the stand in a highly anticipated parliamentary session, delivering testimony that insiders are calling a bombshell revelation. Before we dive into the explosive details, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss a single twist in this developing story that could change the political landscape. Sources describe a tense atmosphere in the chamber as Matlala, a senior figure known for his no-nonsense approach and insider knowledge, took the microphone. According to reports, he began by outlining key irregularities in internal operations, highlighting issues that have long been whispered about but rarely confirmed. Eyewitnesses say the testimony included allegations of mismanagement, cover-ups, and undisclosed connections within the political hierarchy. Each statement seemed to rattle members of parliament, with some visibly shocked and others reportedly scrambling to collect their notes and documents in response. Matlala's revelations reportedly focused on a series of high-profile administrative decisions, financial transactions, and personnel appointments that, he claimed, were handled in ways that favored specific interests over the public good. While the details remain confidential, insiders suggest that some of the testimony hinted at questionable contracts, alleged misuse of funds, and internal collusion between officials in multiple departments. Political analysts are describing this as the most detailed insider account in years, potentially prompting further investigations. The testimony caused an immediate stir both inside and outside Parliament. Social media erupted as journalists, political commentators, and ordinary citizens dissected every statement. Hashtags referencing Matlala's testimony began trending within minutes, with citizens demanding transparency, accountability, and follow-up investigations. Some members of the ruling party reportedly tried to discredit Matlala's statements, while opposition figures have called for formal inquiries and forensic audits into all the claims raised. Public sentiment, according to online forums, leans heavily toward believing that these revelations could reshape the political narrative in the coming months. Sources close to parliamentary insiders suggest that the testimony was the result of weeks of preparation and careful strategizing. Matlala is said to have collected extensive documentation, corroborating his statements with emails, memos, and other internal communications. Observers note that this kind of evidence is unusual in parliamentary testimony, often making such sessions highly compelling to both lawmakers and the public. Legal and political analysts are already speculating that the fallout could include resignations, audits, or even criminal investigations, depending on the veracity of the claims. Political commentators warn that the consequences of this testimony could be far-reaching. Allegations of mismanagement and corruption at this level tend to have ripple effects, affecting policy decisions, funding allocations, and public trust. Some speculate that Matlala's testimony may trigger a series of counterclaims and defensive strategies, as those implicated attempt to protect their reputations. Others argue that it could embolden additional insiders to come forward, creating a wave of disclosures that could fundamentally shift parliamentary oversight. Since the session, media houses have been flooded with requests for interviews, analyses, and expert opinions. Social media conversations are dominated by hashtags calling for accountability and investigations. Many citizens are using the moment to demand stronger transparency measures in government, and news outlets report an upsurge in public engagement with parliamentary proceedings. Analysts say that the public's fascination stems not only from the allegations themselves but also from Matlala's reputation as a straight-talking insider unafraid of political repercussions. His testimony is being compared to past high-profile parliamentary disclosures, with some calling it the most explosive in recent memory. Authorities are reportedly reviewing Matlala's claims, while parliamentary committees are preparing to summon additional witnesses to verify his statements. Investigators may also request access to the documents Matlala presented, which could form the basis for official audits and inquiries. Political experts predict weeks of debate, cross-examination, and public scrutiny as the implications of the testimony continue to unfold. One insider noted, "This isn't just a story for today, this could shape the next election cycle and the internal dynamics of the party for years." Whether the claims are fully verified or partially contested, Matlala's testimony has already shaken Parliament and captured the attention of the nation. The session has demonstrated the power of insider revelations in holding political systems accountable and maintaining public scrutiny. Stay tuned as this story develops, because the next phases of investigation and follow-up testimonies promise more revelations, more tension, and potentially more dramatic consequences. Make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to follow every update as it happens.